Howdy folks and welcome. I hope this finds you well. Today, we'll be talking about one of the better early access titles out on Steam right now, and also one that is a true love letter to gaming's greatest moments. Let's descend into the world of Abiotic Factor. If you're new to the channel, it wouldn't be a Dog Dad video without hearing from you. Your thoughts and opinions on the games I cover. I would love to hear your wacky adventures in the Gate Research Facility. I hope you're comfy, have something to relax with, because we're about to get weirdly into science. Abiotic Factor is one of those games that the second I loaded it up, I knew I was in for something different. Even though the game runs on Unreal Engine, the visual design closely resembles that of Half-Life 1. And this won't be the first time I say that. I also will be comparing this game to so many other games, and I cannot stress this enough. This is okay and makes this game even more unique. It wasn't just the visuals that were striking and nostalgic. It was the crafting system like Grounded. It was the armor slots like an RPG. It was the data logs like we were in System Shock. And scary robots too. There were so many moments that I had to stop myself and go, whoa, did my gaming subconscious somehow teleport to these game developers? I joke, but for the first 2 hours, not knowing anything about what I was getting into, I couldn't help but feel at home. It's a feeling I don't usually get from games. Abiotic Factor also does a great job at sprinkling lore throughout the facility, whether that is by audio recordings, computer emails, or your occasional Dr. Kleiner.
Manufacturing? It's huge. We'll never make it.
I told you, it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Why are you still here? Are you insane?
The story is riveting and goes places that science has yet to explore. There are so many beautiful things about the game and I could rant forever, so let's break it down into categories. Visuals, gameplay, sound, and story. The visuals, as I mentioned before, are heavily influenced by Half-Life 1, especially utilizing the Unreal Engine. The developers have managed to create this old school feel. Everything from the metal pipes to the vending machines are well stylized. Without explaining too much before the story, the lights will turn off at the facility at around 8 p.m. Seeing the facility under almost full darkness was intense and scary. Sometimes you won't make it back to the base before lights are off, and navigating the hallways can be treacherous. The game is not just set in the labs too, so if that was ever a concern, you'll be pleasantly surprised where you'll find yourself. Again, leaving it for the story, but it's really cool. Even saying that for an early access game gives me sort of chills because you can tell how much dedication they've put into this game. I was so impressed at certain points that I had to stop and go, whoa. Not a lot of games do that for me, but Abiotic felt really special. It hit every single chord perfectly, especially the visuals. The visuals brought me back to a simpler time for myself, and I was so appreciative of the developer's vision and bringing it to fruition. The gameplay reminds me of a mix of Grounded, Half-Life, and System Shock. This is a survival crafting game if you can believe it, and you'll be trying to find items a lot. Almost every room has something you can break down and then build up again. You are a crazy scientist after all, aren't you? But what's this? A Project Zomboid skill system? Goodness me. Recipes you need to learn through exploration? I've never experienced a game that wanted to do so much and actually pulled it off. Your quest for crafting new items will always lead you to new story paths and areas. It's a progression that I can only connect with Dark Souls? I know you're saying at this point, what the hell, are we on our 10th game that this reminds you of? And yes we are. As I was saying before, you unlock new story paths and areas within the facility, but you also go down paths going back to the main starting area, your bonfire. I literally shouted with joy when I found out how the first 6 hours of gameplay was. Finding new paths that led to new opportunities and also old areas. Even better is that you're crafting so many new items from the newer areas that actually affect the old ones. Making the hacking machine and going back to each location that I could use it felt like I had unlocked the master key. It opened so many areas, and even figuring out where the elevator went, linking floors 3 and 2, I couldn't help but smile. These were moments just like coming back to the bonfire in Dark Souls 1 underneath the gargoyles. The world feels so big when you start, and the facility is so ominous and huge that you have no idea where to begin. But surely and slowly you start exploring, the facility becomes yours. You remember the shortcuts or ways to avoid enemies. It really felt like System Shock, where I remembered how to navigate the ship's corridors like it was my own ship. The sound also plays a huge role in the game, but it is its weakest point. And that's not a bad thing. Again, this is an early access title and the sound can be worked on, especially because it's a specific thing I don't enjoy. Now, all the voice actors are amazing, the sounds of the facilities are great. The only thing I would like to see adapted are the weapon noises. When you hit an alien or whatever these things are with your club pipe, it doesn't give me the satisfaction of, let's say, shotgunning a Combine in Half-Life or slapping someone with a wrench in Bioshock. This is the smallest gripe, and something that is personal for me. It does not detract from the game one bit, but I do want to mention it because no game is without flaws. As I was saying before though, I love the voice acting so much, and you get a wide range of people and accents, which I love. The writing is also superb and strikes a great balance with world building and humor.
Alright, where were we? They want you to capture a creature. The lady... Oh, okay. I was just thinking I'd grab like a plastic bag for... You know what? This is why we do the jobs we do here at Gate. Go ahead and throw your fantastic net on the dummy. Now, real creatures might wriggle out of that one, but that's not a real creature. So, next step is special containment, isolation, wash hands, inoculate. You know what? Just stomp on it.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. Research Director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. After yesterday's fiasco, I've made a formal request to extend general anomaly storage immediately.
And now for the story. I won't go into it too much, since I really think at this point, if you're still watching, you should play this game and have the same experiences, those same oh my gosh moments that I did. But here we go. As always, this is my experience with the story. You play a new transfer from another Gate facility. Think about Gate like you would Aperture or Black Mesa. I love this opening because it perfectly balances what the game is going for, as well as being an homage to the beginning of Half-Life 1. So, something's going on, and they won't tell us anything. You also get a nice dose of radiation when first stepping into the facility, which I thought was a good touch. Once you enter, you understand that things are foobar. Not only is half the staff missing or dead, there seems to be creatures roaming around the halls, and the robots forgot not to attack humans. As you progress deeper into the facility and meet more survivors, read more emails, you realize that something really bad is happening down here. You can also find notes saying like, why did we destroy the fabric of reality? I'm just reading this going, uh-oh. It was about 5 hours in when we started to get some answers. After going around the whole first level, unlocking all the doors and paths, crafting really cool things, we got to where the Gate really invested. Oh, wait. Oh, this is locked from... Okay.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Oh. What is an Exor?
Oh, you don't know?
Do I walk into it, Ben?
One sec.
I'm gonna walk into it.
Well, there's iodine tablets. Oh, alright.
Whoa!
Alright.
Oh my
Where
god,
are we going, dude? Oh, we're on Zen, baby.
A sip of water would suffice.
Okay, I do not want to fight that guy.
Why not? We can take him.
Okay.
Wait, we can sneak him. We can sneak. Again, I'm going to be ambiguous as I can be because finding these emails or voice recordings should be your journey. Gate was or trying to reach other dimensions, using a technique sort of like teleportation in Half-Life. Unfortunately, they discover worlds that probably should have been forgotten about. We'll discuss one of those portal worlds. Flat Hill. Guys, I was not expecting to be tossed into Silent Hill. I didn't mention before that you can host up to 6 people, which can make the game fun and wacky. When I got to Flat Hill, no one was playing with me, and oh boy, was I freaked out.
You want out? Of course you want out. Like them, the giants. You are trapped here. But shut down the devices. Your devices. Remove the power cells. 1, 2, 3. You'll have your way out. But what then? When you've opened your door, what then? Eh? Your people would not open the way, but they are gone. The Crusaders saw to that. So there's no one to stop you. The devices prevent portals, prevent the prevention, and problem solved.
I was so enthralled at this point and a bit confused, but I guess we should listen to this guy. I got strong Mikolosh vibes from him. Anyways, you find more information about what Gate was trying to do, and honestly, that's where I'm going to stop on the story. I want to hear where your adventures in Gate lead you, and what secrets you'll discover. If you're a fan of sci-fi or dystopic science, I cannot recommend this game enough. To say I'm blown away by Abiotic Factor is an understatement. The developers have made a game so reminiscent of other titles, yet so strongly their own, I cannot just help but smile. I'm so excited to see where they take this game further, and what oddities and new characteristics they add on. It's gaming visions like this that need to be talked about. This is not a typical game, and I'm sure that it took a lot of work to get it to where it is now, but you can feel the love and dedication in so many areas and facets of the game that I cannot help but smile while finishing the review. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my review. If you enjoyed it, please leave that comment about your thoughts on the game, click that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you really enjoyed it, check out my channel. There's something there for everyone. I make sure of it. And as always, see you next time.
Hello, Ben.
A sip of water would suffice.
I'm right above you.
Oh, there you are.
Trying to take the. Oh shit. Ow. I was trying to get in the ladder and I slipped and fell in the pool.